Well, if you are just joining us this morning, our Boomtown coverage is underway here at KREM 2. Every day this week, we'll bring you stories with the impact of the growth here in the inland Northwest.
So right now, KREM 2's Nicole Hernandez is joining us live to explain how our once affordable city has become so unaffordable for so many people. Good morning, Nicole.
Good morning, Tim and Channing. So our last census last year showed that we have 229,000 people living here in our Spokane city now. Comparing that to other cities across the country, we're actually growing at a higher rate than our national average. So that growing though is causing some growing pains. Numbers can tell a story.
There's definitely a story to be told here.
A story of growth.
Kind of crowded in here.
Dr. Patrick Jones's small office feeling as crowded as the growing city.
We do a lot of applied economics and social science research.
He's been watching Spokane's story unfold through spreadsheets and graphs.
This is a ratio of income to housing cost.
Affordability. Spokane historically has been affordable. Someone making an average salary could afford an average house.
Until about 2 years ago. And then it started to go down.
So Spokane is officially unaffordable. The reason? All in the numbers.
Therein lies the problem.
Dr. Jones's numbers show the average Spokane wage has gone up 11%.
And
housing up 48%.
To solve this,
Spokane needs more higher paying jobs.
What's being posted right now is healthcare. And there's a lot of service job openings, largely customer service, retail, and of course, restaurant.
A lot of those jobs paying less than average salaries.
You shouldn't be paying more than 30% of your income towards shelter costs.
Shelter costs include utilities, but that goal is becoming harder for typical Spokane families to meet.
Which doesn't mean you can't do it, but it means something else has to give.
Buyers now having to make up for housing costs going up 4 times their salaries.
This will not be a bounce back real quickly.
Now, of course, none of this situation is simple, like Dr. Jones says. So we have low housing inventory. That's what's helping drive up our housing prices. And our restaurants, our service industries run on such low profit margins that trying to increase salaries of every single employee 2-3 times what they're making to help them make up for that is near impossible for those businesses. So what we ultimately need, like Dr. Jones said, is higher paying jobs and more housing. But of course, doing all those things takes time. Live in Spokane, I'm Nicole Hernandez.